For the past 3 months, I've been outside asking people what they eat to answer one simple question.
I'm fat, but I eat healthy. And I eat less than my skinny guy friends. Metabolism is
Do skinny people eat more than fat people? It sounds like a silly question, but how many times we heard stuff like,
I always thought that I overate.
So did we.
But then people in my life would say, oh yeah, I eat more than Tess. And it was almost like I wore it as a badge of honor.
one myth persists, that sometimes skinny people eat more than fat people. Metabolism is a bitch. So here's my plan. For the past 3 months, I've been outside looking like a fool and bothering people on the street, so they would tell me what they ate that day and what is their favorite meal to get when they go out with friends. I only ask these 2 questions because humans are very bad at remembering what they ate for the past few days. Can you remember what you ate last week? It is easy to remember what you ate today and what you usually get when you go out with friends. I separated people in 5 categories: skinny, athletic, built, overweight, and fat. I also asked for their sex, height, and age range. These last 3 measurements ended up being practically unused. Sex seems to be relevant, when the questionnaire involved almost 50-50 split. I ended up using the measurements between 1.5 and 1.85 meters to eliminate large variables. And regarding age, I only used ages between 16 and 45. Fat people were indeed eating less. How is this possible? Was Tess Holiday and other fat activists right? Now remember, this is a questionnaire study. We must be careful not to fall into multiple traps. And maybe you've seen the trap that I set for you. Did you catch it? Look at the title. Most of you assume that the graph was in regard to total calories, but I've only shown the going out calories. Here is the 2 graphs side by side. We can see a few things from the data. 1. Bodybuilders eat a lot. However, there were a few bodybuilder physiques that answered this questionnaire. 2. There seems to be very little difference between athletic and overweight people in terms of eating. 3. Skinny people ate the least. In reality, I don't think these results will surprise anyone. However, our mission is to find out where the myth, "my skinny friends eat more than me," comes from. Look at the difference. Although initially thought as contradictory, these data actually makes a lot of sense. People with less fat in their bodies tend to eat less on their day-to-day, but when they go out, they give themselves permission to relax and just enjoy whatever they feel like. During the week, they barely have any desserts. And snacking is much less of an issue. When the same person goes out, they go for that extra tiramisu. A fat person, however, is very self-conscious of their body. A lot of people living like this have a lot of insecurities. They will not allow themselves to eat more during parties because they're either ashamed or they fear that people think stuff like, "You see, that's why you're fat." So, they restrict what they eat when surrounded by friends and family. I am confident in saying that embarrassment is the origin of the myth, "my skinny friends eat more than me." In public, yeah, that might be true, but in private, the difference is noticeable. It doesn't look much at first, but after 1, 5, or even 10 years like this, those extra calories really add up. So next time you hear this myth, or people saying that metabolism is a bitch, remember, what you see in public and what happens in private are 2 different things. I hope this was interesting, guys. Please don't forget to like and comment for the algorithm. Really appreciate all the support I've been having lately. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next one.